Eric. Hey, girl. Hey, Scooter. Um, I'm here. um, I feel better than I did last night. I can't tell you that. I do feel better than I did last night emotionally. I think that was from Becky. Pretty sure. Um, it was something that I think I needed to do for my own peace of mind and my own accountability because now I know I have a bunch of people I have to answer to. Um, so I think I think this is what I needed to do for myself. Um, like today, I where's my phone? It took me way longer than it should have, but I'm moving the front yard today. It took me way longer than it should have, and I had to stop and rest a lot. But I got my front yard mowed. That was my workout today. It will be a girl. It will be. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I want to be able to go on gentle hikes. I used to do that all the time with the kids when they were younger. Um, I want to be able to do that. I know I will probably never be able to do as much hiking as my husband does. Um, oh, fantastic. Yeah, when we go camping, I will probably still be camp bitch, which it's been that way for years anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I actually enjoy it. Um, but I still want to be able to walk. Um, yeah, yeah. In your case, because you've already had back surgery, you definitely don't want to fall. Um, I'm getting a new rug for my room because the rug I have now are those squares, those carpeted squares. Um, and Mona pulls them apart when she stretches. So I've got a new rug coming because I hate bare floor when I first wake up in the morning. Oh, wait a minute. Let me switch accounts. Um, so I want to. Okay, did I not? Oh, wrong one. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Ooh, yeah. You definitely need to be careful. Oh, here it is. I'm getting this rug. So it's 5 by 7. So, and it's low pile. Antics. Um, it's low pile, so it will be easy for me to move around. But it's really pretty. So I'm gonna switch out the rug and the carpet in my room. Um, because I do have a Pilates board, and there are actually quite a few things that I can do on that too. But it's hard if I have like my hands on the floor and my knees or feet on the board, or vice versa, have my feet on the floor and have my hands on the board. I pull my carpet apart and it slides a little too much. So I'm going to give that to the kids and I'm going to get that. So, and I went to the grocery store today and I got, because I had no snacks other than, not great snacks. So the last two ice cream sandwiches that I had, my husband bought me a box last week of 4 Reese's ice cream sandwiches. I had 2 of them, so I gave the other 2 to the kids. So, yeah. Oh no, that's no fair. But I went and got my cheese snacks. Yeah, I just saw it. Went and got my cheese snacks and eggs. I like it. I like it. It looks good. Um, I made stuffed poblano peppers tonight for supper. I had a couple left over, so what I'll do is I'll take and I'll chop those up tonight or in tomorrow and make like a frittata with them. Got some veggie snacks. Yeah, I got stuff that I need to keep here so I'm not constantly snacking on stuff I shouldn't be snacking on. So, oh my goodness, 3 weeks. That's crazy. Are we going to see pictures? Because after your last text, I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to. Yeah. So, I know. That's why I'm asking, are we going to be able to see pictures of them together? Is she up for putting her face on the internet? But yeah, hubby came home and he saw the yard because I didn't tell him. He got a little mad at me for mowing the yard. But so when I had talked to you guys last night, I had already talked to him. So he already kind of knew where I was at. So I was like, he gets out of the truck and he's like, What's this? I was like, that was my workout today. It took me way freaking longer than it should have, but that was my workout today. And I got it done by myself. So when I said that, he was like, oh, okay. I was going to do it on my day off. I know, but that was my workout today. I had to sit down like and rest like 4 times. And my front yard is not huge. But I got it done. Ran into my neighbor, one of my bonus husbands next door at the store. Told him what was going on. Yeah, I used to be that like that too. It's not as bad, but it's definitely headed in that direction, and I do not want to. I do not want to be there again. But he's like, if you need anything, you let me know if Howard's at work. So, so I got support next door, and he's even gone through weight issues as well. So I talked to the kids about it today. And they're on board. So I'm looking. Oh my goodness. Too cute. Ah. So that's where we're at. But I saw another one. Oh no, it was a Y. Okay. Oh, you texted? Okay. Let me see. Oh, what is this? Oh yes, I was looking at those. I was looking at those. Yeah. Because that's something um small and compact. It wouldn't take up a lot of room and space in my room. So I was already looking at those. I was looking at one similar to that on Timu. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably going to be the best one I have to for me because there's no way I haven't been able to ride a bike in years because my knees are just not strong enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see people using it for mobility, maintaining mobility in the arms and shoulders. So, yeah, I'm already looking into that. So, 'cause that would be really easy. If I have a rough day at work or something, I could definitely still do that, even if I can't do anything else. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, yeah, I've also been doing a bit of research um, on, I have a little stack of printouts. Um, so, like, 7 unsafe exercises for women that have had the surgery that I've had. Um, some basic Pilates stuff, but I also have to be careful with that because I can't put a lot of pressure on my tailbone after breaking it. So I've got a couple of different ones there. Um, what else is here? Oh, and then, I grew up poor. Um, so while I have kind of the basic idea about um, healthy eating, I did print some stuff out and look into some of that too to make sure I am kind of doing it right. So, yeah, you know, when you don't grow up with a strong sense of healthy eating and healthy food, you constantly question yourself. So, and that's something that I always tend to do. So, looking into healthy eating, and healthy lifestyles is something I needed to do too. And it kind of reinforced what I had done the last time, which is basically just eating the food from the perimeter of the store. Kind of reinforced that. That's what I did last time. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Stay alive in the ocean. Yeah, Scooter. Tell me about it. But like tonight, I got a big bag of oh god, what was the peppers that I used? Poblano peppers. Tracy, I got a big bag of poblano peppers, green onions, garlic. Um, I did get a big pack of bacon, but it wasn't. I didn't use a lot of the bacon fat. I used the bacon meat, um, and I only used like I don't know 6 slices, 8 slices for the whole batch, and some Mexican cheese. Mix that all together. You cook the bacon down. You mix all the cheese, the garlic, the onions, and all that, and the bacon. And I just cut the top off the pepper and then stuffed it, and then threw it on the smoker. I had a couple left, so those will be chopped up, and I'll make like a frittata tomorrow. Yeah. Um, so what's left over, I'll just make a frittata with it tomorrow. It was good. Tell you what, it was nummy yummy. And then we had a side of fresh fruit. Yeah, it was good. And the kids are looking forward to having the rest of it tomorrow in the frittata. I had a little bit of cheese mixture left over, so that'll be sprinkled on top and then put in the oven. And what I like about frittatas is frittatas don't usually have a shell, so I don't have to worry about that. Or quiche tends to have more of a shell, but that's what's for supper tomorrow. And yesterday I made beef and broccoli. I had the stew meat and I cut it up small. Had it cooking all day yesterday. Oh, I bet she was tickled pink. So, yeah, I'm getting to where I will not be having as much of the carbs. Tracy, that's no fair. That sounds amazing. And why are you not here so that I could have some? Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, yeah. See, my oldest is like that too. And what I like, my oldest is the sweetest. She loves to bake, but she is up for baking with alternative flours and stuff like that. So it's lower gluten and lower processed flours. It does sound good. Sounds freaking amazing. So yeah, my oldest is like always ready to try out a new recipe. Oh, and I've had no soda today. No soda today. Oh yeah, that'd be the best way to do it. Yep, I've had 3 of these, and I have a hard time stomaching plain water, but I like these. They're true lemon, um, and it actually has actual lemon in it. They have lime ones too. Um, oh yeah, I struggle. It makes me gag if I drink too much. Um, so let's see. So this flavor, the energy one, has caffeine in it. Citric acid, natural flavor, malic acid, vegetable juice for color, stevia leaf extract, caffeine, vitamin C, lemon juice, solids. That's literally all that's in this. And they have a ton of different flavors. So this one is the strawberry dragon fruit, wild wild berry lemonade, black cherry lemonade, which that's my favorite one. Strawberry lemonade. Oh yeah, there's the strawberry lemonade. They got a ton of different flavors. Yeah. Yes, Tracy. Yes. I like those too. But for water, these are the best drink mixes I've found. And they have an added benefit that lemon and lime is actually good for your stomach. So it has actual real lemon or lime juice. So that's good for you too. That's 3. So that's 30. I never could get into the Soda Stream. We had one, we used it for a little while, then we kept forgetting to get the refills and stuff for it, and it was like, whatever. It didn't work for us. Tomorrow. Yeah. I drink a lot of tea in the summertime because I'll make sun tea, green and black sun tea. Hubby loves tea too. We tend to drink a lot less soda in the summertime. But if I can cut soda out, that'll be helpful. I'll tell you right now, nobody wants to see me without coffee. I don't even want to see me without coffee. So that's never going to happen. Oh, I know. I love sun tea. Okay. Let's see. That makes it a little bit different. Yeah, that makes it a little bit different. Yes, it does. Ginger helps too. Yeah, I'm still working on the vaping. I'm not smoking anymore. I smoked for 30 years. Vaping is next. I'm getting there. Oop. Oh, okay. Yeah, ginger. I have a hard time with ginger because um, more often than not, it tastes like soap to me. So I have to be really careful with ginger. Same thing with cilantro. If there's a lot of cilantro, it'll taste like soap, like peppery soap. Antics, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and I already feel a lot better since I quit smoking too. Um, I would feel even better if I could quit vaping too, but I already feel a lot better anyways just from quitting smoking. Oh, yes, I forgot. I'm gonna leave it open on my phone so I don't forget. Yeah, see, and that's I have absolutely no problem with anybody that uses THC. Um, I don't. It's my personal. It's it. That's my personal thing. Um, I know that there have been so many studies done that it is good for anxiety, good for depression, good for insomnia, good for pain control, seizure control, tremor control. There's so many good things for THC. I personally prefer to stay away from it. Um, same reason as painkillers. That's a personal thing. Um, it is not off the table, but to me, it's in the same group as painkillers, muscle relaxers, things like that. I also have to be extremely cautious about anything like that because if hubby gets pulled for a random at work and he pops, even by accident, he could lose his job. So even though it's legal in Nevada, it is not for many people for their jobs, and mining is one of them. Yeah, yeah, it is. I absolutely have no issue and agree that it should be made legal for those who need it for those instances in place of heavier drugs, heavier prescriptions and medications. But for me, it's in the same category as painkillers, and I don't take painkillers. So I'll show you what I take. That or ibuprofen, or Excedrin migraine. Yeah, I think it should be widely available for those who would opt for that route versus, manufactured medications. I think it should be widely available for that. It's just not my personal choice. I think a lot more people would probably be better off if they use THC instead of commercial medications. But hey, that's just me. Right, so, oh, number 36. Exactly, antics. Right, Scooter? I think it should be. I think people should have the choice for themselves. I absolutely believe that. Nope, this isn't the right color. What color? Oh, okay, it's that one. Wrong color. Uh, yep, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it should be widely available for those who opt that route over commercial medications. I think it should be widely available. People should have the option and the choice if they want it. All right, what number is it? That's 26, not 36. It's just not an option that I would use, at least right now. I'm not going to say ever. Um, get a little bit of trash in here. I'm not going to say never, um, but at this moment, it's not a choice I would use, but I think it should be available. See, and that's another issue I've got. Um, I've got fatty liver already. So fatty liver, insulin resistance that have been going on for years. Um, my chances of developing diabetes are sky high. So I got to get this weight off. I got to be able to move. I hope so. I hope so. Because if I don't do something, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep doing what I do, yeah, and keep working. And that's just not an option for me. I love what I do. So that's where we're at. And I have to tell you, the yard came out looking freaking amazing today. For those that may not have seen it, okay, so we're just going to go like that. So it's, while I was working, and it was thick. I had to empty that bag on the mower like 8 times, and that was all done. Came out looking nice. It came out looking nice. So it took me way longer. It takes my husband like 15 minutes. Took me like an hour and a half. It's number 9. Yeah, it took me like an hour and a half. But there was one more. Those are K's. Okay. This is 18. Now I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I need to go ahead and clean my room, get these carpet squares picked up and separated for the girls, because there's two different colors. There's a tan color and a gray color. I've got to get those separated for the girls, because the new rug's going to be here Tuesday. A new washing machine for the shop is going to be here Monday. A protest. Which protest? Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, so it could be one of two pieces. Okay, I got you. I got you. So, can't do a lot of working out just yet at home, like in my room. Show you until I get the new carpet. All right, so this is the Pilates board that I was talking about. Focus. Focus. There it goes. So it's got sliders, handholds, um, resistance bands. But the problem is, let's see, the problem is for some of the exercises that I can do, the board slides a little bit, and then the carpet squares that I have um, slide apart, so I can't really use that board on the carpet squares. So, aside from cleaning my room tomorrow, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Thinking maybe go for a little walk. Bring my either my backpack seat or my little collapsible seat so I can sit and rest when I need to. Rest my knees. Because, mountains, up and down hills, it sucks. the So I'll be able to start using that once I get the new carpet in. So I'm not sliding up my carpet squares. Manny Petty. Did you see the Pilates board that I was talking about? This is the one I have. Oh, come on. Focus. There it goes. This is the one I have. So you've got the handles for like push-ups and stuff, but I have to do modified push-ups. You get resistance bands, sliders, and these will go individual or at the same time. But see how she's leaning down here and she's got her feet on the floor, her knees on the floor, and she's pushing with the pads. That's what, when I try to do that, it's the foam carpet squares that I have, they slide. Um, and they want to separate. So I can't use it on these carpet squares. That's why I had to get a new carpet. Because the carpet squares want to keep separating. I mean, they even separate when Nona stretches. So can't really do a lot until I get that new carpet. I mean, there's still some things that I can do, but not as much as I would like. But the exercises that I was looking through for basic, simple stuff using the board, I can do most of it. So that's why I'm gonna give the carpet squares to the kids, and I'm just gonna get a low pile carpet. He was fighting you? Mona still pulls a little bit too. She's gotten a lot better though, the longer she's with me. Yeah, sounds about right. No, she does really good about her ear now. But she still kind of pulls a bit with her nails. She does really good if I'm painting her nails. When I go to clip her nails, she don't like it. Yeah, nowadays her ear, um, it still is chronic issues. She still gets really goopy in that ear, but she kind of tells me when it needs to be done. When she starts shaking her head and really trying to scratch at her ear and stuff, then and we haven't had an infection in a while. Oh, yeah, she's doing really good now. She's in the hallway. Yeah, she kind of tells me now when we need the deep clean or when we just need to get in there and kind of clean the dirt out of it. She's gotten really good about that now. Right, Tracy? I have one little Yorkie that she won't let me do her nails. Luckily, she wears them really, really well. But she's like, you ain't touching them. Just let me do everything else but that. And grandma's like, she's too old. She's had too many leg injuries. If it's not absolutely, absolutely necessary, don't worry about it. I was like, okay, done. And the what, 3, 4 years I've been grooming her, I think I may have clipped her nails 3 or 4 times. And usually it's just a couple at a time. She cracks me up. She's my little diva. Other than that, she's an absolute angel. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. You know what? Cantaloupe sounds really good right about now. Now it's getting late. I don't need the snack. That's an R. Oh, probably not going to be on much longer. J. Probably just finish this section I'm working on right now. All right. I'm going to send you a link first for YouTube so you can get an idea of the things that you can do with the board um, to see if it even work for you. Da-da-da. Yeah, because there's quite a bit that I can do, even with the limitations that I have from my surgery. Okay. On that channel, go to playlist, and he's got a playlist of like 10 different videos for the Pilates board. Um, make sure it's something that you can that would be good for you. I'd hate. You know how I am about wasting money. But thank you for waiting. I'm sure it was a pain in the ass, but thank you for waiting. I bet you do, but it is much safer. All right, now we're getting to where we just got a few of each. Let me get my tweezers out. There we go. That too. That too. Let's put that out of the way. They make natural. Yeah, that's a good idea. I do the same thing with Mona. She has UV protection shirts because the hair on her back is so thin. Yeah. Um, so, and that's basically the same thing as what you're talking about. So Mona even has her own. She's got a pink one and a purple one. And then she has cooling shirts as well that are just cooling shirts. I can pour water over her and it acts as an evaporative cooler and keeps her from overheating. And that's basically the same thing. Hey, Lori, how are you, honey? Oh, 36. It's not that bad. I used to do a lot of work with the tweezers with square diamonds. Oh, you're fine. We'll see you later, my dear. Thank you for popping in. L. It's number 12. I'm at that point in this section where it's just a few of each color, and when I use the tray, I tend to pour out quite a bit more than I actually need. Okay. 28. $37. Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't understand. I don't know how to turn it off. Let me. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I'm looking through the settings to see if I could potentially. Turn that option off. Hmm. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'll have to do some research and see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I'll have to do some research and see if there's an option, and I'm just not seeing it because I'm not particularly a fan of it either. It's ridiculous. Why is YouTube comments need a leaderboard? It makes no sense to me. Okay, this is saying this is the little microphone. Okay. We'll see about that when I'm done. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Three dots is Thursday 30. Oh, she did? I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna have to go look. Gee. Um, P15. W. I think I missed two W's. 21. Where's the other one? There. Okay. Getting there. And then I'll turn it right side up so you guys can see it. F is 6. Let me restart. Okay. I don't think that's the first one, but it'll work. Hey, Fraud, how are you? 6. Pause the video. Okay. You'll catch up. 23. Still missed a damn F right there. That's all right. 23. What was 23? Why? I couldn't tell at all. Not at all, antics. I is number 9. C. A. E.
Hey, Mo, just beat the crap out of that box.
I know. I need to get it out of your way. I'm sorry. I need to get you one of those cooling blankets. Take her winter blankets off her bed and put one of those cooling ones on. All right. R. 17. Dadgummit. Because I'm trying not to knock my vape over. There we go. I'm getting curious too to see if I'm right. And I think it's fantastic. Q is 16. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And then it's 26. I did. But I think what I might do is one of the instead of the bike trainer, what I might do is one of these. I was looking into it a little bit. One of these. Space wise, this would be a lot easier for me. So I think I'm gonna get one of these. But it's the same concept. So all right, it looks like we're on the last one. And my exercise today, I mowed the yard. Yeah, I think that's going to be the route I end up going probably. Space wise, it's going to be a lot easier. I'll have a little bit more flexibility with that one where I can do it inside or outside, you know. Um, it took me way longer to mow the yard than it should have. It takes hubby about 15 minutes. It took me about an hour and a half. But I got it done. And it looks nice too. It looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. So I was in progress here, but you can see how it's thick. It's dense. But I got the whole front yard. Got the whole front yard. Because we don't have any grass in the back yet. So, all right. That is 27. Yeah, I do. I love my front yard. Okay, I just dropped that one. And it took us a long time to get grass back in the front yard. But we finally did. Except for in that front corner. Nothing grows in that front corner right where I was standing when I took the picture. Nothing grows in that front corner. And it took us a while to figure it out. But somebody finally told us the people who owned this house before my family um, used to work on cars. And they would let their fluids sit in that front corner in buckets. Okay. So this is the mountain here. And we're getting down into the trees and grasses. We thought about it. At first, we were on the fence about maybe taking the. So we used to have a bay window on the front of the house, but it was never installed properly. So it was actually pulling away from the house. So when we got the new windows, we ended up going with just a standard flat window there because we were talking about possibly moving the front door from the side of the house to the front right there. But we ended up just going ahead and putting a plate window there instead. So we used to have a fairy garden right there in the corner for the girls. A picture window, yes. Um, we used to just have a fairy garden right there, but the girls are getting old enough; they're not doing the fairy garden stuff anymore. So now we're trying to figure out what we want to do. If we want to try to dig out that soil and then replace it with fresh topsoil to either bring the grass up, or if we want to extend the rose garden, which is just in the center of the house, if we want to extend it all the way across. So we've got a couple of options. We just haven't decided what we want to do yet. I thought about doing that too, putting a little bench there, some kind of decorative bench or something. Yeah, I do have a rose climbing rose bush right there in the middle of the house, and we have a trellis that's attached to the house that it grows up on. Um, and then we have 4 o'clocks, the flower 4 o'clocks, um, that grow up in that small little rose garden right there in the middle of the front of the house. Like I said, we're not sure which direction we want to go since we decided not to put the front door on the front of the house. It's on, we, and we went with the picture window. We've got the option now to do a couple of different things. So we're just not sure what we're going to do yet. But I like the idea of having a little seating area right there because in the afternoon, that's the perfect place for shade, breeze, the whole 9 yards. Because it's right on the corner of the house. So I wouldn't mind having a small bench there or something. So I don't know. We still have to decide. All right. Well, that section is done. After I get my room clean and my workout done tomorrow, I might try to finish this section. Um, I don't know if I want to swing because the swings tend to be a bit bigger. I'd want something a little bit smaller so it doesn't go as far out into the yard. I don't know. Yeah, because the base of the swing has to be much larger, and it would definitely take up more space in the corner right there, and it would actually end up in front of the window as well. Thinking about that, whereas a bench would be low enough, it wouldn't be blocking the window or in front of the window like a swing would. I don't know. Maybe a single seater swing. Got me thinking now. Or a glider. Now that and a glider would end up walking away. It would find its own legs and walk away if I put a glider out front. That's no fair. That's no fair. That's no fair. Oh, did definitely make sure you look at those videos You would. Um, I think there's some of the exercise that you would be able to do. I just don't know if it would be enough to be worth it for you to buy one. Definitely worth looking into, and there's a ton of different videos, but that was just one that I liked. So, all right, I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Just the same chat. Yes, Heather. How are you, darling? Um, yeah, tomorrow my plan is to clean my room so I can get um, these carpet squares out, get them split up for the girls, and get my room ready for the new rug that's going to come in, so I can do some workouts here in my room. And then as far as what I'm going to do for my exercise tomorrow, I have to figure that out. No one else is live? Okay. So if I end up going for a short walk, what I might do is I might go live while I walk. I might do that. That's a possibility. We'll see in the morning if I can find my gimbal. And get it charged while I'm cleaning my room. That would make walking much better for you guys. That's a possibility. While I'm cleaning my room in the morning, I will look for my gimbal and get it charging. And we might go for a walk, short walk tomorrow. That might be doable. Not sure where I put my gimbal. It is around here somewhere, though. I do know that because I saw it last week, I think. So that might be the plan. Yeah, I have one. I have one. I've just been digging through things, looking for other stuff, and I'm not sure if it's where I left it. Thank you, my dear. But it is in my room somewhere. So I'll find it. If I can find it tomorrow before I go for a walk, I'll get it charged and we'll use it. Right? Flower power. But I think I am. I am. Um, I think being able to talk about it and not just keeping it all to myself definitely I definitely felt a lot better after being able to talk about it. Um, it feels like I don't have all this pressure on me. By talking about it and being open about it and honest about it, I don't feel like I have all this pressure on me that I have to present that I'm always happy. That you know And being honest has given me, yeah, it's given me an opportunity to build a support system that I know, that relates, right, Heather? Very interesting. Um, not only do I have people that are like, hey, yeah, that's good for you, but I also have a lot of women um, that completely understand how I feel and relate to the same feelings that I had. And I still have those feelings a bit. I still feel like I should have done better, should have did better. Um, that's just going to take some time. I mean, it is what it is. So, but just knowing that I can be honest about the struggles that I'm dealing with, it does seem like it feels like it has um, released a lot of the pressure I was holding on myself. So I try. I try. No, Heather. Yes, exactly. Um, and on top of that, being um, that is something that I have always struggled with. Um, there was a lot of favoritism between my brother and I from my parents, and I have always felt like I've had to work that much harder to just be seen, let alone as an equal. Um, so it's something that I've always struggled with, the feelings of not being good enough, not being able to do what other people can do. I've always struggled with that, and holding myself to such high standards that it becomes detrimental. So, being honest with the struggles that I'm dealing with, and how I'm feeling about it, it definitely feels like I've taken some of the pressure off of myself. So I do feel a lot better. So, and to know that you guys are right there with me, checking in on me, encouraging me. Some of you guys are going through your own health journey as well. Um, it definitely means a lot. Right? Yeah. So it definitely means a lot. So, all right. I'm going to head out. I will. I just have to deal with a lot of bullshit in the meantime. Thank you, Antics. Yeah. the joys of growing up traumatized. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. So at least we can acknowledge it. Right? All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get another cup of water so I have water throughout the night if I wake up. I love you guys too. And I mean that. I really enjoy spending time with the community that we've built here. Exactly, Heather. Exactly. It does feel like we've all connected. We've found a space to where, you know, we can all support each other, and it feels real. It's not like some other communities where it's just a mishmash of people. It feels like, we can come here and support each other, and I really enjoy that feeling that we've built, and that community that we've built here. Exactly, Scooter. Exactly. Exactly. All right, well, I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to stretch out because my knees are killing me after mowing the yard. Um, so I will figure out what my plan is for tomorrow. Keep your eyes open. We may go early. If I decide to go for a walk, we might go live early. Um, I'm going to try to find my gimbal. If I can find my gimbal, we might just do that. And then we'll go from there. But just keep your eyes open. If I go live early for a walk, I'll try to post and give you guys a little bit of heads up. I'm not. This is just every day for me. By the end of the day, my knees are killing me. That's why I think if I'm going to do walking for the, foreseeable future, it would probably be on days that I'm not working, so the weekends. Because I'll walk and trying to work, I wouldn't be able to move. I wouldn't be able to move. So I did. So that's going to help too. So they're right. Excuse me. They're right here next to me. So I'll probably make sure I wear those when I walk. I'm not the kind that can wear supports or braces or anything constantly. That drives me batshit crazy. But I'll definitely have them when I need them. And if I go walking or anything like that, I'll definitely have them. So, all right. So I'm going to head out. Scooter said there's nobody live. So on that note, yes, I will. If you're headed to bed and you need them, night meds. Sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to make the time to find something beautiful to look at. Oh, good night to you guys too. I can't think of anything super important. I will try to give you guys a little bit of heads up if I go live early tomorrow. I will do my best. But other than that, I can't think of anything else important. So on that note, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. Don't forget to be kind to yourself. See you guys later.